welcome back to the Outpost. Well, at some point in the last 3 or 4 days, because I have been working, we had a great big huge storm that came through here, and what it did was down there at the base camp, it actually, this tarp was the original one that I had down there. It had tore the eyelets out right here. It must have been a big huge windstorm, but it tore the eyelets out, and half of the tarp was pulled down right where I had the totes with all the stuff packed in it, and I had some cast iron skillets sitting on top of that, and they actually filled up with water, which is right over here. Yeah, as you can see here, they had a whole lot of water standing in them, so now I'm going to have to take them home, clean them out, and re-season them. It must have been a pretty good sized storm to actually tear that off and pull the eyelets out, because it wasn't that tight. I mean, I had pulled it taut, but it wasn't all that tight. Anyway, so I'm going to have to go down there. What I think I'm going to do is take that other tarp. I could actually extend and get another 4 feet by just laying it in up underneath that other one, and that'll give us a bit more room to have that tent in there. So I'm going to have to repair that today. I've got a lot more tools. As you can see, I did trade trucks. This is a new Silverado. Well, it's not a new Silverado. It's got very, very low mileage on it. Got a lot of tools the way that this one's set up that I'm not going to be carrying with me. I'm actually going to put them in the sawmill. But I'm going to kind of rearrange the sawmill, drive some pegs in and be able to hang up some stuff and kind of, you know, organize things, because I work a lot more efficiently if things are organized. But anyway, that's what my plans are today. This saw actually cuts when you draw it back, not when you go. It's a little Japanese finish saw, primarily for making cabinets and things like that, because it's so small you can't really get a long stroke on it. Well, have you ever been told that you can't put a square peg in a round hole? Well, I'm here to say that you can, because when you're timber framing, that's actually what you're doing. You actually take and you drill a round hole, and then you square off your peg like this and drive it in. So the corners right here, they will actually mash down as that drives in, because the size of the bit is equal to the sides right here, but then this portion right here keeps it really, really, really tight in there. So you can drive a square peg in a round hole. You can see this back wall right here. I've got a bunch of tools and implements hanging there. Got saws. I've got tools down here. I've got large hammers. Over here on the shelf, the secondary shelf, I've got a lot of wrenches and chisels and screwdrivers. I've got drill bits and just miscellaneous wrenches, and of course I got my vise mounted down there. Then over here I've got squares. I've got my brace and bit right there. I've got some of my timber framing tools sitting right here. I've got a chop saw here. I've got a grinder up here on this top shelf. I've just got some miscellaneous storage up there that you can see right up above my head. I've got the blades for the sawmill. I've got some oil, propane, butane, some fuel for the chainsaws, and then I've got a bunch of containers right here that's got miscellaneous parts in them, nuts, bolts, washers, things of that nature. Anyway, kind of got it straightened up. What I actually have with me today is some spaghetti that I'm going to warm up. But tomato sandwich with some salad dressing or some mayonnaise is really, really good. Oh, it's hot. That's really good. I've actually got a piece of a broom handle right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the vise, and I'm going to work this down a little bit and cut some of it off, and we'll make a new handle for this, hopefully. All right, got that square. Then I'm going to make about that much right there, should do it. So here is our new little handle. If you can see this, I'm going to put that on right there, and I'll probably put a little linseed oil on it. That's what the new one is going to look like. That looks like it right there. So, you can see that right there. Some little bitty raised areas for that to kind of lock onto, so I'm going to have to try to be as gentle as I can and beat it down on there. Oh, well, what do you know? Look at that. It works. Here we go. Another outpost save. I thought it would actually take you down here so that you can see what that storm had done. What I've got is a rock inside of here. I just put it on the back side, kind of twisted it around and put the cordage around that, and was able to make a bit of a pull. Hopefully it's going to run off and it's not going to pull that off until I can get back here and actually fix it like it should be. So this is kind of what it looks like on the inside. What I wanted to do was be able to fix that where it wouldn't rain in it anymore, and then I can come down here when I get another day off and actually clean it up. So we'll go ahead and head on back up to the top, and we'll get ready to call this a wrap. Hey guys, we really hope that you enjoyed that video. I managed to be able to get the little temporary shelter down there tightened back up to where it doesn't rain and hopefully doesn't get any of that equipment wet anymore. I was able to fix the tripod that actually got broken, and I was able to put up all of the tools that I had. Since I had traded vehicles, I had more tools in that other toolbox that I used to have, and I had laid them, just set them in there in boxes, and stuff was everywhere. So I was able to get all that put up. So everything has a place. I drove some new pegs, hung things up, and yeah, it's really looking nice now, and I'm back to normal where I'm organized and I'm able to work. Anyway, if you like this kind of content and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the little notification bell down there because it will notify you whenever we put up a new video. Also, down there in the comment section, please leave comments because I like reading those. I learn things, and then I try to get back if people have questions. So if you've got a comment on some of the things that I'm doing, or any questions about some of the things that we're doing up there, you know, please take advantage and put that in the comment section down there. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. We're under the same name, Smoky Mountain Outpost. So, you know, we hope that you are enjoying these kind of movies. A lot of it is just basically lifestyle, but we do camping. We do have certain projects, and when that base camp gets done, we'll be inviting people up there to share their skills and stuff like that, and we'll be recording that and so forth. So yeah, stay tuned because we got a lot of things going. You never know what we're gonna come up with. So anyway, we just wanted to say, everyone, have a great afternoon. Be safe, take care of yourselves, and we look forward to seeing you at the outpost in the future.